Welcome to the number one news source for all that nerd-ish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation. I almost said smacking it wrong. I am your host, the patron saint of podcasting, the warden Matt Ritter, and I am here with my co-host, who is not Daddy Delgado because he's hopefully okay, but not answering his phone and didn't show up for the show today. So, we're gonna have to talk to him about that. It is Lord Cusselot, Travis Pointer, a.k.a. the Dragon King, a.k.a. Big T, a.k.a. Sweet T, a.k.a. T-Money, a.k.a. Black Merlin, a.k.a. the HNIC.
What's happening, man?
You're going to, you made the choice to do this show, and you were going to get sick of seeing me. You really are. You went from like once a month to 3-4 days a week.
It was only supposed to be once a week.
It was. I know you tried to make it that way, but we'll see. We'll get it straightened out. How you doing, Travis?
I'm alive. Was not expecting to be doing this today, but I'm here,
Yeah.
Trying to do what, a good boss does when they're needed, they step in,
They do.
This is what I do. So I'm needed, so I'm here.
Honestly, I would have tried to do the show by myself if you wanted the day off. I think I would have figured it out.
To do that to you.
I would have figured it out. I've been thinking about trying to do solo shows and figuring out if I'm any good at it because I have a feeling I suck at it, but at least want to try just in case. So.
I mean, solo content normally does pretty well if you spend enough time on Pornhub. You can see that,
Yeah, that's true. I want to get those awards. No, fuck you, Twitter. I hate when. So I was going to pull up the winners for the XBIZ awards because that's something that we had. And I want to make sure I had it on my phone. And you get that notification at the top of your screen that someone retweeted or did something right as you're about to click something, then you click and it opens up Twitter instead. I fucking hate that.
Yeah. It's not just Twitter that does that to me, though. It's other things. And anytime I get any kind of notification, like I'm moving through stuff and all of a sudden you got a text from somebody, I'm like, I'm not trying to look at you right now. And it opens up the messages and it's just, it's a whole lot of things. I know.
Yeah. Are you I was playing Astro's Playroom.
Oh, you're playing Astro's Playroom. Okay.
I got all of the puzzle pieces and all of the console pieces for 2 of the 3 areas.
Are you trophy hunting right now?
I am.
Okay. Just making sure that's what's happening. I'm like, I don't think that's necessary.
You can't be like, hey, Matt, go play this game. And then I am a completionist. Like when I see that there are puzzle pieces missing, I have to go find them. When I see that there is because you collect all the pieces of like the PS4, PS3, PS2, like I have to go find that shit. I have to. So I completed 2 areas last night, and then I've got the third one that I already ran through once that I have to go back and find all the other stuff. I hate this third area. It's the area that I started with. It was the first one that made me not like this game. So we'll see how that goes.
Keep
and I still
using the phrase "have to," and I need to remind you, sir, you don't have to do this.
No, it's a physical have to, Travis.
All I said was go through it and play it so you can get yourself familiar with the things the console is capable of. You can see how pretty fucking awesome it can be. That was the only thing I was telling you to do. But you chose.
Don't understand. So I got home last night. I packed up the car so that way after work today I can bring a load of stuff to the new house. And I sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna watch Endgame because I've been rewatching the MCU all the way through.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me watch Endgame. And then I was halfway through it, and I'm like, I got about an hour before bed. You know what? Let me hop on the PS5 and play a little something. And I really wanted to start the Final Fantasy VII remake over on the PS5. And I was like, but I have not fucking done that Astro's Playroom shit yet.
Speaking of the Final Fantasy VII remake, just to put a little bit of context into things that I just realized, I told you some stuff, but it probably still didn't register. The end of Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
That other dude there that was they showed that was fight, which it also had the sword. That's Zach.
Okay.
You play as him in Crisis Core.
Okay.
The ending of Final Fantasy VII remake at that point is different than it is in the original Final Fantasy VII. That's not the way the shit went down.
So you're telling me that if I play the Final Fantasy VII remake all the way through, and then I get Crisis Core, it'll make sense? And Crisis Core is available on the PS5 and the graphics.
No, that's the thing. It won't make sense because the end of Crisis Core is what was happening at the end of Final Fantasy VII remake, what you were seeing right there. The thing is, Zack is supposed to die. Zack is supposed to be dead.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's why I was just like, when I got to the end, I'm like, wait a fucking minute, what is happening here? This is a remake. They remaking shit. They changing shit. So it's just like, oh, now I'm excited
Does he
because this
die in
nigga's
Crisis
supposed to be
Core though?
dead. Yeah,
Like
he
if I
dies at the end of Crisis Core.
so
Sephiroth kills him.
okay, I was gonna say so I can get Crisis Core on the PS5 and play it, and I'll play as Zack, and it's not like shitty PS1 graphics.
No.
It's okay. So then I play that, and then at the end he dies, and then I play Final Fantasy VII, and then at the end he's alive fighting Cloud.
Fighting
Is that
with
correct?
Cloud.
Fighting with Cloud, yes. I'll remember, dude. It's been 2 or 3 years since I played that game. So
Yeah.
All right, but that's not why we're here, Travis.
It's not.
Let
me throw.
Have you been watching anything?
Yeah, well, not that I've been watching anything else, but I did see something. Apparently, we were talking yesterday about The Last of Us and how it, like, kind of almost broke HBO Max on Sunday night. Yeah, second most viewed premiere in the last decade. Second only to House of the Dragon.
Okay.
So that would explain why it basically crashed the site.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good show. I'm excited for episode 2. And again, it's cool for me because I don't know shit. So like normally, especially nerd-ish fans, comic book fans, wrestling fans, horror fans, or whatever, when you know too much about a franchise or a series or a game, and then you go and you watch a show and it doesn't stay faithful to what you grew up watching and shit, like it bothers you. I'm not going to have that issue. If they go a different way, I can enjoy the story without being like, but that's not what happened in the game. That person's supposed to, like, shit like that, So I'm excited.
We're going to talk about you, Amani, adding S's on everything. It's House of the Dragon.
Yeah, it is. Just one dragon.
So this is just one House of the Dragon. Like, just one House of the Dragon.
But one of our most viewed videos on YouTube as of recently was Travis and I sitting down and covering the AVN Awards. So we thought, why not run that back? Because they just did the XBIZ Awards.
Which feels like a lesser version of the AVN Awards, but you know what? We could talk about it anyway.
It feels so like it feels like a lesser version, but also it says that this is the one that sex workers actually care about, the porn stars actually care about.
Yeah, whereas, I think it's one of those things when there's actually people in the industry that are voting on it and not like, I understand why they would care more about it. I just, when I looked at clips and all that, it felt like a less than.
And I mean, there are going to be some things that I think kind of carry over from what we saw in AVN, like Gonzo series of the year, Black Raw.
Okay, so yeah, they won awards at the AVN Awards.
Yeah. And then we also saw, this is a different list than what I saw before, but now performer of the year is Sherry DeVille.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice. It's like, because I've seen her and stuff, but she's never really been one that I've gone out of my way to watch,
Yeah. Best sex scene, Maitland Ward, Mick Blue, and Seth Gamble in Drift from the Deeper series. Deeper won like a shit ton of, like, I don't know if it's because Maitland Ward was in it and she's an actual actress, or if it was just that good, because I'm not like, I think the only full length porno outside of what I'm going to do this Saturday that I've actually sat down and watched was Pirates.
I watched Pirates. Yeah. I watched Pirates, and then it made me want to watch other stuff from Digital Playground, because it's like, they do full length, like movie shit. Okay, let's see what they got. They like 4 hours long, but
yeah. So like Pirates is the only one that I've really watched all the way through, but this is like, it's like a full on TV, like almost a series that you watch all the way through, and it's very well produced from what I understand. I've seen bits and pieces and all this stuff, and there are all these different, there's Drift, and then all these different versions of Deeper that you can go watch. But Maitland Ward and Deeper has won a shit ton of awards. Best sex scene vignette: Violet Myers, Vanna Bardot, Savannah Bond, Vicky Chase, Nicole Dashi, Richard Mann, Vic Marie, Brickzilla, Garland, Anton Harden, Jay, Jonathan Jordan, Jamie Knox, John Legendary, Tyrone Love, Isaiah Maxwell, Stretch, and Zaddy in high gear from Black Raw. That is
So another 18-person orgy. Like we
18,
had another one at the AVN Awards. Is it the same scene?
That I don't remember. It might be, but listen, this is the fucking Royal Rumble of porn right here, Travis. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When we were talking about it last week, I was just like, yo, I'm looking at it like, yo, that's it's a lot of folks to keep track of. Like, and here's the thing, you know, I haven't always wanted, but this was brought up to me recently. When you're a guy in an orgy, once you bust, like, what do you do at that point? Do you just like sit back and wait and like kind of wait for, you know, to get your health back up, you know, kind of like when you know, in a video game, you run back and try to find some health and run back in. Like, what are you doing here? You know, drink a potion and come back. Like, what's happening? What do you do when you bust, when you're done? Like,
now I swear I saw something on here and I'm looking for it because I was pretty sure that Black Widow XXX, unless I was in the wrong year, won some awards on here when I was looking at this the other day.
I don't know. I know Spidey Pool won one.
For the XBIZ Awards?
Yes.
They did at AVN. Okay,
yeah, they won one here too. That. It was for something about visuals or something like that. Hold on.
Maybe I was in the wrong year because now I'm looking and
I got
Spidey, 2020.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I got 2023 winners up, and I'm seeing Going Up, Lust Cinema, Feature Movie of the Year, Performer Showcase of the Year, April Knows Best from Evil Angel, Vignette Movie of the Year, Goddess and the Seed from Deeper, obviously. Vignette Series of the Year, Married and Cheating. But what were you going to say?
Oh, no, I was saying Spidey Pool won for Best Art Direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we talked about Black Raw being Best Gonzo. What I also like about this is, like, I feel like they had all girls, like, and I know they had trans awards, but I don't think they had like gay awards.
They did. I saw one.
Did they?
Yeah. Hold on.
We've got like Gay Movie of the Year, Ride or Die from Raging Stallion Studios, which is a fantastic name for a studio.
Yeah. They've got Gay Performer of the Year.
Yeah. Well, here they do. I don't remember if they did it at the AVN.
Oh, AVN. Okay.
Yeah,
they had that too. I think they had them on AVN. I don't remember seeing them or remember talking about them, but I think they did because I think it was a lot of like us trying to figure out who some people were. So that may have fallen by the wayside during our conversation.
Yeah. Best New Performer, Nicole Dashi. I'm gonna have to go check her out.
Here's my question: how do you win Performer of the Year as Sherry DeVille, but not Female Performer of the Year?
I guess it's an overall. It's men and women. She was the top, and then
if you're better than everyone, including the men and the women, how are you not better than the women?
That is a very good question. That's a very good question. Maybe they just wanted to mix it up.
Feels like they just wanted to give her an award, and we'll throw this one in here.
But let's move to something that we didn't really talk about on the last one. So they got a web and technology site section. So for all of you people who are on the internet who are looking for the best porn sites, if you want a pay site or company of the year, winner in 2023, Team Skeet.
Team Skeet. Okay.
From the windows to the walls, Team Skeet is the top.
Oh, Team Skeet.
Cam company of the year is Cam 4. Surprisingly, creator platform company of the year is Loyal Fans, not OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans, yeah.
Dating company of the year for all you single listeners out there is Adult Friend Finder.
Adult Friend Finder has been around for a long time. Like, I legit remember seeing it the first time in 2005.
Yeah. I get ads all the time for Adult Friend Finder, and it's like, I found my adult friend, I married her, I'm good, you can stop sending me that shit.
Yeah. I'm just like, it's not necessary. It's just like Facebook keep trying to get me to do Facebook dating. Like I don't need to. I'm already in a relationship. No, thank you very much.
Now, something I hope that we're up for next year is, well, I guess technically we wouldn't be up for it, but traffic service company of the year is Juicy Ads. Now, while we're not a traffic service, we do ads, ladies and gentlemen. And since we're talking about the XBIZ Awards and we're talking about ads that you see as you're watching porn, there's no better time to plug MySensualSecrets.com. MySensualSecrets.com boasts one of the largest catalogs on the web across all the varying levels of adult toy categories, with toys for him, for her, and for both. The product line is extensive compared to other competitors in the sexual wellness industry. Orders ship within 24 hours, so customers are always satisfied with both the price and quality. MySensualSecrets.com has top-rated reviews and exceptional customer service. So go to sensual.creationworld.com to receive 10% off your order today. That's sensual.creationworld.com. And listen, we talk about this every day. We are the #1 wrestling podcast on Pornhub. Sex is important to you, to your partner, to your life, to maintain a happy relationship. And nobody, to quote Roman Reigns, nobody wants missionary all day, every day. Nobody wants that. Mix it up. I see I'm glitching out. I am going to turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone and make sure that doesn't cause further problems. Hopefully that fixes the issue. Because I'm not glitching on my end. But listen, me glitching aside, you need to make your partner happy. You want to be happy. That's why these companies exist. For you in the bedroom. You see all these porn awards that we're talking about, these people? You think they're shy about, going to websites like this and picking up stuff? Do they not look happy in all of the scenes they shoot, especially at the end when they get the cum shot across their face? Everyone looks happy. The guy looks happy. The girl looks happy. She's got a big smile on her face. Don't you want to have that in your life? Best way to do it. MySensualSecrets.com. Go to sensual.creationworld.com. 10% off your order.
Missionary because she's pretty. Back shots because I like that ass.
Oh, no, listen. You can do missionary. You just don't want missionary all day, every day for the rest of your life. You got to mix it up. Get some toys. Get some lingerie.
Add toys to the missionary, Let y'all know right now, wand vibrator on the clit is where it's at, y'all.
There you go. Emerging web brand of the year is Fans Revenue. Have you ever heard of Fans Revenue?
I have not, actually.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to Google it right now. You said Fans Revenue?
Fans Revenue. Premium social media star of the year is Kazumi.
Okay. Monetize your social media following. Boost your influencer marketing game with the #1 affiliate marketing program for content creators and influencers. With our expertise and your talent, make money online promoting brands that match with your personality and lifestyle. Okay. So it's kind of like what I use for, for getting our ad stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take a look at that. Let me see what they got going on.
Cam site of the year. There we go. Cam site of the year premium, so paid, is streammate.com, but Cam site of the year freemium, where you don't have to pay, chatterbait.com.
It's a personal favorite of mine. Like while you stroke with that on, yeah. Eyes rolling. I've seen tears. All right, like it's fantastic. I love it. Anyway, go ahead.
I know what I'm going to go look into when I get off here.
You should absolutely.
Pay site of the year, Brazzers.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Pleasure products, since that's what we're talking about. We're talking about roses and all that.
Yeah.
Full range pleasure product company of the year, Doc Johnson.
Huh.
Luxury pleasure products.
I haven't seen any Doc Johnson products. And are you familiar with their stuff?
I'm not.
Okay.
Luxury pleasure product of the year and line of the year, Lawand Chrome Collection. What constitutes a luxury pleasure product? Like, is this like a diamond encrusted dildo?
I don't know. Let's see. What's the
Lawand, WAND Chrome Collection.
Oh, they said Chrome. Maybe they use Chrome.
Pimping out your sex toys like you do your ride.
Lawand, best wand vibrators and sex toy. Blah blah blah. Let's see. Here's the thing, man. Like, I really wish I could just share my screen when I'm looking at this stuff, but I don't know what's going to show up on the screen when I do, so I don't share. But
we don't know if we'll get in trouble on Twitch or YouTube.
Well, here's the thing: as long as there are no body parts being shown, okay. I think this one's okay. Here, let me pop this one out. that to
We'll
full
find out.
screen here. I mean, if we get in trouble this time, I mean, worse things have happened.
I'm okay as long as it's you getting us in trouble. It's when I get us in trouble that I feel bad.
Yeah, this is Lawand. This is Lawand
Okay.
here. Yeah, so I don't know if this one glimmers.
Okay.
Feel my power. Okay.
The unicorn.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Xavier Woods has one of those?
Probably. Rumble and buzz, complete guide, blah, blah. Chrome vibes. What are the Chrome vibes? Yeah, so I guess it's just like they got, higher end kind of stuff with higher end materials and whatnot.
Yeah, no, we're looking at personal massagers here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
To add to what Amani said about the rose, sex toy of the year is the tulip from New Sensuel.
I think the tulip is the one that has like the clit and the interior. Hold on.
That's the powered vibrating sex toy of the year.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the tulip.
Some of the names of the shit I'm about to read, Travis.
Someone what?
Some of the names I'm about to read.
Huh. I need details, JJ. How would you go about that? Because the rose like covers the clit. So like, how do you use the rose and the wand?
Maybe just move the wand a little lower.
On the labia? Interesting. But my dick is there.
You might have to take your dick out for a second, Travis. Oh, rotate.
Okay.
All right. So, sex toy of the year non-powered is Sheer Light. But all right, here. Okay. Couples toy of the year is the Tease Us collection from We Vibe. So if you're in a relationship, couples toy cool. of the year is the Tease Us collection. Innovative sex toy of the year is Tech Ring from Firm Tech. I'm assuming this is a cock ring that like reads your blood pressure and shit, like, or maybe it's control, like you can control it from your phone. The male pleasure. Oh, sorry.
I want to just throw out the We Vibe for all you couples out there. It's fantastic for couples. We Vibe style toys are great. They're made to be used for couples. Like this way, kind of like the like the Lush is basically a We Vibe. You just insert, and it also goes on the clip, and it also leaves room for your dick to go in, so you feel the vibration and she feels the vibration. It's great.
Talking about tag team back again. The male pleasure product line of the year is Warrior.
I know.
By Honey Play Box. The queer pleasure product brand company of the year is Oxballs.
Okay. Yep, got to look that one up. I need to know.
You need to know about Oxballs. While you're looking that up, fetish line of the year is Ouch by Shots America. BDSM pleasure product company of the year is XR
By
brand.
the way, I just want to point out my Google algorithm is going to be all confused because I do this and I look up so much D&D stuff, and then it's just going to be like, wait, what are you? Huh? Who are you? And then and then I'm also playing games on here, and it's just.
This may help with your, D&D side project you've been working on, though.
True. It might. Oh wow. Okay.
Oxballs?
Yeah. Got this. Okay, I still don't understand the chastity things, but okay.
Yeah, cock cages and shit like that. I don't.
Not my thing.
Not my thing, but if it's for you, it's available.
What water sport? No, wait. Well, I clicked that, and now it's not showing what it was showing in the picture. So I'm just like, what's happening here?
Travis, anytime
there's a lot of dick on here, though, so I can't share the screen.
I was going to say, listen, cock cages are fun, apparently.
Not for me.
Anytime you are in a porn site, you see water sports, unless you are into seeing someone get pissed on, I recommend avoiding.
Oh, I know what that's supposed to be, but there was a toy there next to it, and I'm just like, what is the toy for water sport? And I wanted to see what it was, but it didn't answer my question, and now I'm just disappointed that I clicked on that for no reason. And like I said, I can't share the screen with y'all because there's a whole lot of dick on this screen. But yeah.
All right. Adult game of the year for any of you guys who are looking to have some fun is Fuck Shit Twat from Pepper Game.
Yep, Googling that one too. Said fuck shit twat.
It's fuck, but it's censored, so it's got the asterisk for the U with an exclamation point, and then same thing for shit and same thing for twat. All the vowels are I'm assuming it's something like Cards Against Humanity, but with,
Yeah. There's no description on here. Hold on. Need an excuse to yell profanities? This game is for you. Score a point by blurting out vulgarity that fits both cards. Yeah. Fits the cards drawn.
Subscription box brand of the year is Bawdy Bookworms.
I don't know what that one is.
Sex enhancement product of the year, Big Clit Energy.
Okay.
From SOS Distribution.
Got that BCE going on. Okay.
Sex lubricant of the year is Xsense Apple Teeny lubricant, but sex lubricant company of the year is Wicked Sensual Care.
So Wicked Sensual Care makes a bunch of good stuff, but this one lube was just fantastic, and they beat them.
Fun fact. Well, I don't know. I mean, this Xsense Apple. Because that is from a different company. A while ago, I went to a sex shop on a date in Ohio. Long story.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, because I'm bald. Obviously, you're bald. This guy in there, as I'm walking around, he goes, "You should buy this," and I'm like, "What are you talking?" And it was literally. It was a shave cream at a sex shop for your privates, but he's like, your head will never be smoother. Travis, when I tell you, he was not lying. I have never had the smoothest shave for my head as I have for buying products to shave my balls and using it on my head. It was ridiculous.
If I were to use Manscaped on my head,
possibly.
I haven't used Manscaped before, and we're not sponsored by them, so I'm not going to start touting their shit here.
But what I'm saying is, if you go to sensual.creationworld.com and get 10% off your order, you might find some shaving lotion or cream. Put it on your head, and your head will be smoother than your balls. No bullshit.
Check it out. Let me just see what they have for shaving, Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Spell it correctly too, people.
So they say online retailer of the year is lovehoney.com. We're going to make sure it's mysensualsecrets.com next year. That's the goal right there.
Okay, let's see. Lubes and lotions. I don't see anything for shaving. Hold on. Okay, so we got Coochie Aftershave, Mist. Bunch of Coochie shave stuff. Okay.
I'm saying if you find something for either your balls or a vagina to shave, like a shaving cream or shaving lotion, that is what you want to get to shave your head.
Well, I got a whole section of it here, so I'm looking. Here, I can. Yeah, this seems pretty clean. I can share this. Hold on.
This seems pretty clean. Yeah, I like that Coochie shave cream is what I'm thinking you're going to want to get.
Oh, am I sharing the wrong one? Yeah, I am. Hold on.
You had it, and then it popped out.
Yeah, no, I got it now. There we go. So yeah, all these. Okay. I don't know if are these meant for your balls though, or are they meant for the vagina? Because I know that balls and vagina are built different.
They are built. It's not necessarily. I don't honestly. It was years ago, Travis. I don't remember if it was for your balls or for the vagina. I just know it was for your privates. It was a shave cream for your privates that I used on my head. The guy told me to, and it was smooth as out. I've got to assume that judging by the intricacies of shaving a vagina and keeping that as smooth as people want it, that a vagina cream would work just as well as a ball cream. So
Optimal travel essentials for male. It's a whole thing here. Let's see what's getting down while you're out of town. This 5-piece travel size personal care kit for men prepares you to be your very best, even when you're away from home. So smooth shaving cream, also dry anti-chafing lotion, deodorant spray. Okay.
I didn't even see that, but Amani is right. Water sports does include more than urination. There's squirting and all sorts of things. That is true. That's just generally what I find when I'm in a porn search and see water sports is people peeing on each other. But so this Optimal is a travel pack, right, for when you're away.
Yeah.
And you go visit your family in Florida and everything like that, right?
I do.
And when you visit your family, on occasion, most of the time, I'm sure you were able to bring your dog with you, but on occasion, you might have to find someone to watch your dog and everything because you love your dog. You want to make sure your dog is taken care of by someone you trust.
Absolutely.
But also, you want to make sure that you are taking care of your dog because you love him and he's part of your family.
I sure do.
And if you do that and you want to do that, you can go to dog.com. Dog.com is your online dog supply shopping and information destination. Everything your dog needs, from toys to treats and food, is available, including collars and leashes. They even have outdoor gear and water safety gear for your furry friend if you do take them on vacation with you. So go to dog.creationworld.com today and receive up to 64% off your order, ladies and gentlemen. 64%. That's dog.creationworld.com. And like I said, you take your dog with you or you leave him home. Either way, there's going to be stuff here to make sure that your dog is happy and comfortable either while you're away or while you're out with them. I got a neurotic ass dog. He does not like going new places. He freaks out. I can't leave him. So something like this is perfect. I can find some things to make him feel more at home and relaxed. He's very active to keep him running. He loves fucking tires. Like he doesn't care if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's -2 out. If there's a tire, he will go out there. And if I throw it, he'll run and go get it. So
there you go. You can get all kinds. You can get tires for days on dog.com.
Tires for days. All right, Travis. So we talked about XBIZ. We talked about in the tweet that I sent out. One thing I want to talk about. I'm assuming you have not watched season 1 or season 2 of the Chucky series on USA.
I keep meaning to, and I just never get around to it.
It's on Peacock, and honestly, it's fantastic.
I keep hearing that. Kobe loves that show.
I will say it does help if you're a fan of the series and you've seen the movies and kind of know what's going on. But I don't necessarily know you need to know everything. But they bring back.
Let me correct that. I've seen all of them through Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, so there is stuff from Seed of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, and Cult of Chucky that might help make the series a little more understandable. But I don't think you really need it. However, I have loved this show. We actually did a breakdown on getting off of the first season of it before season 2 dropped. Watch that. We're going to do season 2 right before season 3 drops because season 3 has been renewed at USA Network and Sci-Fi.
Nice. So,
which has me very excited.
This is supposed to be about Charles Lee Ray then before he was Chucky, or?
Yes and no. So this actually takes place after the events of all of the movies.
Okay.
But there are flashbacks that actually give you context to Charles Lee Ray as he was growing up and kind of becoming the Lakeshore Strangler before he transferred his body into the doll. But there's it also, so you've got Jennifer Tilly. They bring back Andy from the first movie and Kyle from the third movie. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As Andy, same actor, back as Andy. Same thing, Kyle from the third movie, his adoptive stepsister. I don't know what you would call a sister in a foster home that isn't your blood relative. I'm assuming it's kind of like a stepsister.
I don't know.
But
Foster sister?
Foster sister. There you go. She was in the third movie. She's back.
Really?
Yep.
You sure?
Yes.
Wasn't sure it wasn't the second movie? Because the third movie, he was at military school.
That is correct. No, she was in the second movie. The third movie was military school. We have not seen anyone from the third movie yet, but season 3, you never know.
What was that little boy's name in the third movie? Was it Tyler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tyler was annoying as shit.
He was. He had an annoying voice.
So, I mean, see, it reminds me a lot of kind of Cobra Kai, how they, as the series goes on and they kind of tell the story, they start bringing back people from the original films and the franchise and mixing them in. And I love Cobra Kai. I love Chucky. I'm super fucking excited. And Jennifer Tilly was amazing. And Jennifer Tilly's amazing in everything. I don't care how old she is. I would fuck Jennifer Tilly today. Like,
yeah.
I love you some Jennifer Tilly. But they do a great job with her in the show too, and just like how Tiffany is obsessed with Jennifer Tilly and only watches Jennifer Tilly. It's fucking funny. And then they have the twins. You haven't seen Seed of Chucky, but like there's a whole thing, and there's a lot going on. So
okay.
And then even though Vince isn't here, one last thing before we get out of here, because I know you're a comic book fan. I'm a huge MCU fan. I said it, I think right at the beginning of the show. I'm rewatching all the MCU movies again. Adam Warlock, exclusive images of Adam Warlock have been released. Vince sent one in the Slack. So I know this guy from a few movies. Like I know he was in Maze Runner. He was in something else more recently that I watched. You don't recognize that actor's face?
Let me take a closer look at him. I might. Let me see.
Will Poulter.
Let me see if I can blow this up. Let me see. Is that?
Oh, he was in Chronicles of Narnia: The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
I remember that movie happened, but I don't remember anybody in it. Like, I barely remember Prince Caspian. Here, let me put it on the screen so we can.
Oh, We Are the Millers.
I don't know that show or that movie.
No, it wasn't a show. It was a movie with Jennifer Aniston. He was also in Detroit. Did you see Detroit?
No.
No. Well, he's been in some shit, Travis.
Okay.
Midsummer, horror movie fan. Midsummer, yeah. But yeah, so fun story about Adam Warlock. I actually had an Adam Warlock autographed comic book, and I didn't know who the fuck Adam Warlock was, nor did I think he was important at all. And I actually gave it away as a gift to somebody who liked comic books, since I wasn't a big fan of like physical comic books. Now he's going to be in the movies and shit, and that's actually going to be worth something, and I'm kind of sad.
Yeah. He's what's he supposed to be in? He's supposed to be in Guardians? Because that would make sense.
Yes. Yeah. So he's playing Adam Warlock, and they teased Adam Warlock at the end of Guardians 2 with they were kind of creating him. I can't remember the name of the Sovereign. Them. The Sovereign. Yeah. The gold people were making him.
Yeah.
That they stole the batteries from. But it looks cool. He is also supposed to be, at least in the comic books, very entwined with the Infinity Stones. So it's kind of weird that they're bringing him in after the Infinity Stones are gone.
Well, maybe that's the reason why they bring him back, and he kind of needs them, and they don't have them, and now there's a problem. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just thinking, spitballing here.
I know you're a DC guy. You enjoy the MCU though, right?
Yeah. As far as movies go, yeah, 100%. I take Marvel over DC. It's just the other stuff, like the animated stuff, TV, like until recently.
I was gonna say the Netflix stuff was good, but the DC or the Disney stuff's been killing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I said, until recently, DC was dominating television and animation. But yeah.
I'm actually really excited for Guardians 3 because I knew nothing about the Guardians of the Galaxy when I went and saw the first one. John and Kate were like, "Oh, let's go." So we the three of us went together and we went and watched it. And I was like about this because I don't know, and I fucking loved that movie.
That's
really
what
did.
happened with most people. Like it was one I was tangentially aware of them, I knew they existed, but I didn't know anything specific about them until I saw the movie. And I'm like, oh,
which is why it's funny because, like, again, I'm not huge into the comics. Like I know most of the popular shit and stuff like that, but like when they start talking about like the Thunderbolts and things like that, and everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know any of these characters." I'm like, "Yeah, but you didn't know the Guardians of the Galaxy before they showed up either, and it was fucking awesome." So this is gonna be cool. I'm just very curious with the recent slate of movies that we got from Marvel outside of Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, where we're going, because like Shang-Chi hasn't been in shit since his movie dropped. I don't know what we're going to do with the Eternals and how that's going to. I'm very curious as to how all this is going to tie in.
We're not even sure they're going to do anything with the Eternals at all. So it's just,
they just made that movie and then said, fuck it.
Pretend we're not, just pretend it didn't happen.
So, all right. Well, you got anything else before we get out of here, Travis?
Yeah. Actually, new Mandalorian trailer dropped.
Really?
Yeah.
We got time. You want
to check it out?
Fuck yeah, I want to check it out.
I figured you would.
Love me some Pedro Pascal. And you know me, I'm a Star Wars guy and a Star Trek. I'm that weird both.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being both. And it's just like, and I don't dislike Star Wars. Like you try to tell people this. It's just
you don't care.
Exactly. Make sure you let me know if you can hear it. If you can hear it, give me a thumbs up.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
I think we're going to get more Sasha.
Yeah.
If he's collecting Mandalorians and she's part of that faction, I don't see why we wouldn't.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Oh, lightsabers.
Hang on, kid. This is the way.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
So he's using his force powers now. For real, he was like, fuck back. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
Look good.
March 1st? Oh, fuck yeah, look good to me.
Okay.
He's going to collect all the Mandalorians. He's going to go and find the river underneath Mandalore to wash away his sins like he's a Christian and become a Mandalorian again because he took his helmet off. We got lightsabers. We got force powers. You know, Grogu is evolving in his powers, even though he left his Jedi training. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm excited.
We saw Jedis for real. Like, there was, a few of them out there with some lightsabers.
Well, we don't know necessarily the Jedi. So while the lightsaber is a Jedi weapon, you do not have to be a Jedi to wield the lightsaber.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing about the lightsaber and the Force that are connected to make you have to be able to use it. Anyone can pick up and use a lightsaber, which we saw with Finn in the new Star Wars movies, where he was able to do it. But no, it looked fucking awesome.
Yes, also at the Critics' Choice Awards. Yes, we did.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were going to try and talk about those tomorrow if it shows up or
Possibly.
So
It's still there. So depends on how the news is by tomorrow.
yeah.
But
All right,
yeah.
Travis. No, that was awesome. I'm glad you caught that and played that because I did not know that was going to be part of the show. And now I'm super fucking excited and kind of pissed I got to wait a month and a half.
You'll be all right. But yeah, that was fun.
Well,
Anything else?
no, I think we're good. So if you guys have enjoyed this hour of your lunch or 45-ish minutes of your lunch, join us again tomorrow. It should be Travis and Vince. I will find out what's going on with Vince and where he's at and get that straightened out. If not, it might be me and Travis again. We'll see. But you can find everything that we do here under the banner of creationworld.com. Also, you can follow Creatia World on Twitter and Instagram at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. Also, you guys can go check us out on Facebook if that's your deal. Go check out facebook.com/Creatia World. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/Creatia World. If you're watching this later on either twitch.tv/Creatia World, give us a like and a subscribe. You get a free subscription every month if you link your Amazon Prime account. Don't let Elon keep that money. Give it to us. We would appreciate it. We need, or your favorite Twitch streamer. Make sure somebody besides Amazon is keeping that money. And if you're over on YouTube, it's free to subscribe. And then you get notifications every time we go live, every time a new episode drops. Travis just dropped a clip from the latest episode of Smacking It Raw last night that is entertaining as all shit. We do stuff all the time. We have a shit ton of content to keep you entertained. So go check all that out. And if you want extra content and you want to support us a little bit, check out patreon.com/Creatia World, where you will get Return to Wrestling, which I promise you, Travis and I will record an episode this month within the next week or two to get out to you, as well as all of the other fantastic things from Creatia Comics and tiers and things that we offer you guys there. If you just want to go under a banner, there's it's Linktree/Creatia World, but it's linktr.ee/Creatia World. And that'll get you our merch store where you guys can go pick up t-shirts and merch from the show. Also help us support us. We would appreciate that as well. And if you want to check me out, you guys can find Smacking It Raw on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Smacking It Raw. You can find me on Twitter talking all things wrestling for Smacking It Raw at Matt Ridders at MATTRIDDER. Or Getting Off if you're into horror. And again, that is coming back this weekend, Saturday. So you get Smacking It Raw Friday, Getting Off Saturday night. So tune in for that. Travis, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT.
All right. Did I forget anything?
No, that's it.
Well, then, for Lord Cussalott, I'm the patron saint of podcasting, the Lord Matt Ritter, and this has been your number one source for all that nerdish news on Pornhub.
Peace.